The story of the widow's mite. Hello, friends! Welcome to our story time. Today, I'm going to share a beautiful story from the Bible, found in the books of Mark, chapter 12, and Luke, chapter 21. It's a short but very powerful story called The Story of the Widow's Mite, and it teaches us a big lesson about generosity and faith. Our story takes place a long time ago in the grand and busy city of Jerusalem. In the heart of the city stood a magnificent temple, a sacred place where people came to worship and feel close to God. One sunny afternoon, Jesus was sitting near the temple's treasury. The treasury was a special area with 13 large, trumpet-shaped chests where people would put their monetary offerings to God. Jesus watched as a crowd of people passed by, each one stopping to give their donation. Many wealthy people came, dressed in fine clothes. With a flourish, they would drop large bags of coins into the chests. Clang! Clang! Jingle! The sound of so many coins echoed through the courtyard. They wanted everyone to see how much they were giving, and they felt very proud of their large donations. They had plenty of money, so giving a large amount didn't change their lives at all. Then, through the bustling crowd, a poor widow quietly made her way to the treasury. She was an older woman, and her clothes were simple and worn. Unlike the rich people, she didn't have a big bag of coins. In her hand, she held just 2 very small copper coins. These coins were called mites, and they were the smallest and least valuable coins in the land. Together, they were worth less than a single penny. She didn't try to draw any attention to herself. With a humble heart, she approached one of the chests and gently dropped her 2 tiny mites inside. Plink, plink. The sound was so quiet it was almost lost in the noise of the temple. She had given everything she had. Those 2 small coins were all the money she had to live on. After giving her gift, she turned and quietly walked away. Jesus saw what she had done, and he knew what was in her heart. He called his disciples over to him. "Listen closely," he said, his voice filled with warmth. "I tell you the truth. This poor widow has put more into the treasury than all the others." The disciples were confused. How could that be? They had just seen rich people giving handfuls of gold and silver coins. How could her 2 tiny mites be worth more than all of that? Jesus explained, "The rich people gave their gifts out of their wealth. They have plenty of money left over, but she, out of her poverty, has put in everything all she had to live on. And that is the heart of the lesson." Jesus taught his disciples that the size of the gift doesn't matter as much as the size of the sacrifice. The rich gave what was easy for them to give, but the widow gave from a place of deep faith and love. She trusted that God would take care of her, even though she had given away her last 2 coins. Her small offering was a huge act of generosity and trust in God, and in his eyes, her gift was the greatest of all. This story reminds us that giving isn't about how much you have, but about the love and intention you put into it. Even the smallest act of kindness, when it comes from the heart, can be a beautiful and powerful thing. What did you think of the story? If you enjoyed it, please give this video a big thumbs up. And in the comments below, let me know what you learned or if there are any other stories you'd love to hear. Don't forget to share and subscribe for more stories like this one. See you next time. Bye for now.